Jason Rzucidlo reporting from the 2010 Maker Faire. I'm here in the parking lot of the Henry Ford Museum, and there's lots of great things that people can build here. And this is actually considered a DIY fair, meaning a do-it-yourself festival. Tell me a little bit about what you got here.
This is my Quadcopter. It's a remote-controlled flying craft.
How long did it take to make this?
About a month.
Now, how much do you think it cost to build it?
This one cost me about $2,500, but I could build it again for about $800. It's a trial and error thing. I learned a lot.
So you're doing demonstrations here every few minutes then?
Yeah. Yeah, periodically throughout the day. If people come by and really want to see it fly and I have a charged battery, I'll fly it.
Now, is this something that you're going to be selling, or how's that going to work?
Nope, this is just a project of mine, personal project. Not selling anything, so.
Well, what else can you tell me about it? Some interesting facts.
Not sure. I guess it's controlled by an Arduino. All the motor commands are done by an Arduino. The radio sends commands to the Arduino, and then the Arduino does all the math to figure out what to do.
And now, what kind of battery is in it?
It's a 5 amp hour lithium polymer battery, and I get about 8 minutes of fly time on that.
So how do you go about charging that? Just plug it in?
Yeah, I have a special battery charger.
And then you got the remote controller. Now that's the same kind you'd use for like the little RC cars and everything?
Yeah, I mean that's an aircraft one, so you'd use it for any standard airplane or helicopter, but you can also use it on cars.
Oh, all right. Anything else to mention today?
Come by I-3 Detroit. We're a great community here in Ferndale, and that's about it.
The reason why we know this is the only reason we know this is because the future is like this and all the information you need to know about many things available online. So if you have a camera or a
compete against each other. Because right now, he's got his team, I got my team. There's one other team that you can.
So tell me a little bit about this new software you got here.
Well, what we do is we provide 3D CAD software, and our mission is to make that technology available to anybody that needs it. And so the way that we do that is we price it within the means of any individual or business to buy. So our software starts at $99. For that you get all of the 3D modeling stuff that we offer, and then it moves up to $11.99 when you bring in things like motion simulation and FEA and add-ons and things like that. And so the general premise is that we're trying to deliver what the same technology and the ability to make and design things that may cost $5,000 or $8,000 or $10,000 elsewhere, and make it in the realm of an individual who just wants to try it on an idea and see if it works.
How did you get the cost down to $99?
Well, we have an extremely lean business model. Our business is not set up the way most CAD software is set up, and so we do pretty much everything direct, and we do our best to keep it extremely tight. And so that's how we're able to offer that pricing.
Now, people can use this program for everything. You know, they want to design a car or something else. What can they use it for?
Our software is pretty much set up to do mechanical design, and so that pretty much entails one thing we don't do very well is surfacing. But most people we find don't really need it. So if you're making a machine, you can use our software to do it. If you're trying to sculpt a human face, we're not for you. But yeah, any type of machine that you would need, you can design on our software.
And now do you think this is going to allow more people to be, entrepreneurs, build new things?
Absolutely, and that's what we found this Maker Faire and the last one, and that's part of the reason we lowered our price to $99, is we saw all these people out there, especially in the economy that we're facing right now, that either are out of work or they're just trying to make something happen, and they need a tool to do that. And we started talking with all these guys and realized that even at our previous price of $1,000, it wasn't low enough, and so we lowered it to $99, and we've just seen enormous adoption from out-of-work engineers, from kids in high school, from startup companies that just need to get something on paper and and start the process. And they use our software to do that. And so we've seen tremendous interest, especially from the maker community, who's kind of, has that individual in the garage mentality of, I'm going to go make something. And so, yeah, it's absolutely kickstarting some entrepreneurial stuff.
Is it good for both the Mac and the PC?
It's only for the PC, although you could run it in Parallels or Boot Camp, not ideally, but it's a PC program.
You think a Mac version would be coming out soon?
We will not be making a Mac version.
Now, you can, obviously, you're here at the fair. Now, where else can people buy it after the fair?
Well, our website, www.alibre.com. It's kind of weird, so alibre.com. And you can buy it directly from our website, or you can call us.
Anything else you would like to mention while we're here?
Well, I just want to thank all the makers and everyone in the city. It's been great. The level of kind of gusto and entrepreneurship that we've seen here has just been tremendous. And so we're just happy to be a part of allowing them to take that next step.
Contraire. Last time I was accidentally squeezing it when I did it, and so I'm holding it here and pouring water in. As soon as it hit there, it blew this out and sprayed me instead. That was a lot less fun than I was planning.
Tell me a little bit about your invention here.
Well, this is the SolarVox, and the SolarVox is a personal solar charger. Charges up some batteries through the solar panel and allows you to basically charge up a handheld device like a cell phone, an iPod, or an MP3 player, or a DS, or a PSP, or a Kindle, something like that.
So how long did it take you to make this?
I started design on this project about 6 to 9 months ago, and I've made numerous prototypes and mock-ups. And here we are. It's kind of a plastic model that I made for Maker Faire, something that would be a little more durable, that hinges to open and close.
So you can use this on any type of phone then?
Yeah, it's mainly made for handheld devices. It won't really work for computers. The battery capacity on computers is too big. So it's really made for handheld devices. And so if you're on traveling, camping, maybe you're in a place where there just is no power, maybe a desert would be a good place to use this product.
So how long would it take for it to, gather enough sunlight to recharge a phone?
That's a good question. It takes about 4 hours to charge up these AA rechargeable batteries. You can then take the charge from those batteries and charge your cell phone to 50% capacity in about 3 hours. So very comparable to what you would get from a wall-based or a home-based charger.
I understand this is your first Maker Faire. What's the reaction like so far?
Oh, it's been fantastic. We have a great location here. The weather's been really good. It hasn't rained, and the people are all really great. We've had a great time. It's fantastic, yeah.
I understand you're going to be selling some of these pretty soon?
Well, we'd like to go into production. These are just prototypes right now. We hope to maybe be in production 6 to 9 months from now. Yep. And you can get a little more information if you want at Botzen, BOTZEN.com. And there'll be some pictures of the solar charger there and a little bit of information. You can even sign up for pre-orders. Yes.
What do you think the cost will be for this?
We haven't nailed down a cost yet, but we think roughly in the $60 to $70 range, something like that. Yeah, it depends.
Anything else you would like to mention while we're still here?
I'd just like to say thanks, for interviewing me and coming out to Maker Faire. I'm sure they're going to have it next year. It's a great time. There's tons of stuff here for all ages. Plenty of stuff to see. It's a fantastic event.
Your eyeballs, right? Your eyeballs define the way you see your world and perceive it. Your eyeballs have rods and cones. Does anybody know what a rod is? Who took bio? Anybody took bio? Bio, okay. So inside of your eyes, you have a lens, and then in the back, you have 3 rods, which are the red rod, the green rod, and the blue rod.